Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are going to be casting a game featuring TtWhiteRa tonight. It's going to be quite exciting, and let's jump right into this replay. It's going to be between TtWhiteRa and Jax, as you can see. So you might be wondering, who is this Jax player? Well, you know, he is actually a master level Terran player on the, of course, European server. He's ranked 3rd in his division. So, you know, not too bad. He is pretty high up there. Can't get into Grandmaster, of course, because the ladder season has been locked, and you can only have 200 players in the ladder season. And, of course, spawning in the bottom left-hand side on XelNaga, we see the blue Protoss Terran, the Beast from the East, Grandpa Toss, you know, TtWhiteRa. A lot of people's favorite Protoss player. I know he's one of mine. But, yeah, while things are getting started right now, I hope you guys enjoyed BlizzCon over the weekend. I know I enjoyed watching the GSL and the BlizzCon Invitational, as well as finding out some more information about the Blizzard Dota, the new WoW expansion, and Diablo 3, all that stuff. And of course, Heart of the Swarm. All those new units were pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, BlizzCon was quite fun to watch. I had the stream running all weekend long. And I just want to, you know, while things are still getting underway, I wanted to let you guys know, for those who don't know, the beginning of November is actually the 1-year anniversary of when I started casting StarCraft 2. So I'm planning to do a little bit of a special event coming up for that. So I'll be posting up some more information about that coming up soon. So be sure to check that out. There'll be a post on Team Liquid, and I'll probably make a quick little video about it as well over the weekend once all the details get finalized for that. So keep an eye on things. Should be quite exciting, I hope. But now things are starting to pick up a little bit. We see a little bit of worker harassment as TtWhiteRa jumps in here and scouts his opponent, and he's just going to get away with a little bit of hull damage right there. We see the Rax has gone down, as well as the refinery. And we can see Gateway and Assimilator has gone down for TtWhiteRa. Nothing too out of the ordinary for both players, and TtWhiteRa is able to scout pretty much everything. Sees Orbital morphing in. Didn't see any sort of add-on going down on the barracks. So just by looking at that, that's like, you know, I really can't tell what exactly you're doing. You could be going for like a 1-Rax expand, or you're just going to be throwing down. We see he is going to be going for a Tech Lab, which is very smart against Protoss to get out those Marauders early on, because Marauders do extra damage against armored units. So when Protoss rely heavily on those Stalkers are in a little bit of trouble then. And we see the SCV for Jax is going to be moving in here. Sees that the core is just finished up, and he's going to be able to scout. Okay, one Assimilator. Where's the second one? Where's the second one? And he does see the second one. There is a Zealot out now, and he's going to be able to chase away this SCV for a little bit. But the SCV is much quicker than the Zealot, so the SCV can pretty much run around this base the entire time until the Stalker is out. We do see Marauder and Concussive Shells on the way for our Terran player Jax. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for a 1-Rax expand or not. I mean, there we do see the command center is about to be dropped down. I do like this play. XelNaga Caverns is a little bit harder to defend an early expand because of these 3 openings here. You see 2 ways into the natural, as well as Tasteless Secret Hallway up here. But, I mean, with these Marines, wow, he's even bringing a couple SCVs with this. A little bit of pressure going to be coming out from Jax. We do see a Stalker moving out for TtWhiteRa. Is actually not going to be able to get away because of those Concussive Shells. Does make him slow down, and SCVs even get in on the action there. There's one Zealot here. We do see a Sentry is on the way, as well as, 3-gate Stargate out of TtWhiteRa. He's got this Sentry so he can force field the ramp and prevent any units from coming out. This is interesting. Ooh, I think I just pressed B on accident there. Oh, that was a fail on my part. I was just going to try to press V, but that's okay. We got to watch the Terran move across the map now. He's going to be coming over. It's interesting that he brought these SCVs. I don't know if he was hoping that TtWhiteRa was going for that fast expand so he could drop down some bunkers, and it looks like SCV is going to be moving up here. And there goes the second one, and nice job force fielding off, and now he's just going to back up and take care of this one SCV. SCV does scout the starport though, and these 3 gates. Warp gate technology just now finished up. I like that Jax is going to be backing off after this right now. And we do see back here, we see 2 more racks, and there's going to be a 3rd one added on relatively soon as well. So 4 racks, nice little follow-up to the fast expand build. Still rocking that 1 refinery. And what is this? We see a fleet beacon on the way for WhiteRa. This is, what is this, like 1 base carriers? I don't know. Interesting play. Maybe he'll be planning on taking an expansion soon, because I don't know what he's planning to do with the fleet beacon. There's the 4th gate being added on. We do see zealots and sentries going to be heading across, taking control of XelNaga. They're going to be moving up to the natural to see what they can see. And they do see that there's a bunker up, and with those concussive shells, a lot of these are slowed, so he's got to back up. He might actually lose this one. Nope, they're actually going to get away. We'll see if Jax decides to chase after him or not, because these Marauders will be able to keep these guys. Ooh, there was a Reaper out as well. I like that play. We see Stim is on the way for Jax, and WhiteRa does see all these units coming. He's got to be very careful about that. And with this actually Reaper, he's able to, nice force field going down. He's able to pick off all of these units because he does extra damage against light units, which is both sentries and zealots here. And here come a couple more units. Ooh, both sentries do get taken out. Now WhiteRa is sitting at a lot of zealots mixed in with his army. The Reaper looks like he might be just taking control of this XelNaga, hanging back a little bit. Fleet Beacon has finished up, and oh my gosh, WhiteRa with the amazing special tactics is going to be going for a Mothership rush. He's got to be very careful with these units. There's a lot of Marauders. He can just keep kiting back all of these zealots, but that is a good amount of zealots out of WhiteRa. He's actually going to be forcing Jax all the way back to that bunker. We do see 1 Marine does get taken out there. Stim is about halfway done right now. We don't see any combat shields. There's been no reactors or any other tech labs being added on. We do see the first factory going down. Engineering Bay has been added, but no other refineries have been added on yet. So it's very interesting to see. There we do see the +1 infantry weapons is on the way. Right, while just morphing in some sentries and zealot. He's pretty much spent all of his gas on this 1 mothership right now, and that does suck that you can't really build any more probes. How many probes is he on? If we look at the income tab, we see he's at 27 probes right now compared to the 35 of his opponent, and oh, this is going to be a little bit tough here. Jax is outside the natural. He goes, okay, you still haven't expanded. What are you doing right now? But his army is actually completely out of position because now this Mothership is just about ready. Oh, this Sentry is actually going to be caught off guard, and Sentry gets taken out, and this is actually going to force WhiteRa to pull these few units back, and he might actually catch these off guard here. He's got a couple of sentries. 1 sentry is mixed in. There's the Stim, and he can start cutting back. There's 1 zealot goes down, 2nd one, and there's the 3rd one going to fall. 1 force field goes up, and nice. He comes in with the 2nd amount of units, and the Mothership is out. He's actually going to be able to hopefully clean up these. Nice Stim. Jax does end up running back. He picks off quite a few units there. A lot of these units are weakened, and ooh, 4 pylon, couple stalkers getting caught off guard. He is able to take out 1 for 1 here, and nice pylon going down on the low ground. Nice Stim running in there, going to take out at least 1 stalker and 1 zealot. The rest of the units now move back to the Mothership, and Jax does start to see these units phasing in and out, so we can have an idea that something crazy is going on. And oh, he sees the Mothership now. Now he realizes he's in trouble. We do hear that 1 medevac is out. He has enough to scan at least a couple times here, and nice, starting to take out the bunker a little bit. Marines going to town on some of these zealots, but this Mothership has so much armor and health right now, he's not going to be able to bust in. And there's the warp in on the high ground, where he was sitting on this 4-gate Mothership rush, and oh, there's the scan. He is able to take out, nice, mass recalling the rest of the units into the main base, and he can just force field this ramp off. Be careful with the sentry. He can just keep force fielding the ramps off. All the SCVs are being pulled, but he does not have vision of any of these units, only the Mothership. And oh my gosh, WhiteRa is doing so much damage. We can see that already 19 SCVs have been killed off. A couple more SCVs are being killed, and there are, looks like, almost no units left. 1 Marauder, 4 Marines, and a medevac left for Jax right now. His supply is plummeted to 43 compared to the 60 of WhiteRa. He can start to warp in a few more units, but all the production facilities look like they're going to go down. We do see a pylon getting landed right by the command center here, and wow, there goes another barracks. The starport is trying to get a Viking out. The Mothership still hasn't really taken that much hull damage, only a little bit of shields. There's the first Viking, but it quickly gets targeted down, and GG is called. Jax ends up tagging out with this insane special tactics style of play of TtWhiteRa here with this Mothership rush. I mean, this Mothership got 8 kills by itself. That was absolutely insane. 1 base, 4 gate Mothership. Mass recall, very nicely played by TtWhiteRa. I really, you know, it's not something you should do maybe in a tournament style play, but if you're laddering and you're like, you know what, I've been laddering all day long, I'm gonna try something crazy. Mothership 4 gate. Why not? I mean, we saw that he was able to pull it off. I mean, there was like a few times where it was very risky for him when he had a pretty much just Zealots and maybe a handful of Stalker versus those concussive shell Marauders, but overall that was very nice, nicely done. I really like that crazy style of play, and why not? Since for those of you who did watch BlizzCon, you found out that in Heart of the Swarm they're planning on getting rid of the Mothership as well as the carrier, so why not have a little bit of fun with the Mothership while it's still around? I just wish they brought back Arbiters. You know, I was all about those in Brood War. So yeah, that was a awesome game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to find out a little bit more information about these players, be sure to check the description below. You know, please be sure to check out you know, my Justin TV page. It's Justin TV /TheRealNanMan. I go live and do live casting all the time. If you enjoy my casting, please subscribe, because your support really does help me out a lot. And like I said, next week, or the beginning of November, is going to be the 1-year anniversary of when I started casting, so I'm going to have a little special event coming up. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next game.